Showcase Beautiful in Pelham's Ballantree. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Extreme video. This is for Monday morning, the 14th day of September, and wet is the word. Looks like a really good rain event shaping up for the state for several days. Let's look at some of the Skycam shots early this morning at the somewhat insane hour of 5 o'clock. That's the view coming from Jasper. Streets are wet there. We've had overnight rain. That's the view from the top of the King Building up in Walker County. From Tuscaloosa, that's the view from the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. Looking down below over Lurleen B. Wallace Boulevard, the weather for the moment there is dry. And down in Chilton County, dry at the moment. That's the Clanton Skycam down below the Clanton City Hall. Water vapor satellite shot. We've got this tropical type feature over southeastern Texas. An upper low, and down below that there's a surface low, and that's really helping to pull up a whole lot of moisture up in here. And that feature is just going to meander around the deep south for days. The polar jet is way up in Canada. Note some convection firing up down there in the Gulf. There's the surface chart this morning, and you can see the surface low is located between Houston and Tyler, Texas. And that thing is just going to be drifting east. It should wind up around the Mississippi River tomorrow morning at this time. And that'll keep us on that moist east side. There's the radar at 5:05. You can see a large mass of light rain over the northern and northeastern part of the state with showers elsewhere. And the bottom line is it could rain at any time, really for the next 4 days or so, and maybe beyond that. Will it rain all the time? No, of course not, but it could rain at any time. Severe weather not really expected to be a big problem. However, we do note that the guys at SPC have low-end tornado probabilities for the southern half of Mississippi, southwest Alabama, and the adjacent parts of Louisiana and the Florida Panhandle, just out of respect for the vorticity involved with the circulation of the system over southeastern Texas. Don't think it'll be a big problem, but don't be too shocked if you see a tornado warning coming out of the coastal sections later today. And yeah, we're going to get wet. Come on now. The bullseye is 4.7 inches, and this is valid through Friday evening at bullseye right around Millport, or near the Alabama-Mississippi state line. This is suggesting much of the state gets 4 inches of rain this week. So that's why we're saying it's going to be a good soaking. And boy, the Atlantic is quiet. Can you believe it? This is mid-September, the core of the hurricane season. And all we got left out there is the remnant circulation of Fred in the middle of nowhere. And upper air winds don't favor regeneration. So let's look at modeling. This is the OZGFS at 1 o'clock today. And again, we've got that broad circulation over eastern Texas. The polar jet is up in Canada. Down below that, the surface low, broad one, is over Louisiana. And again, that looks just wet with periods of rain, maybe some thunder. Tomorrow, the GFS kind of puts the surface low somewhere around Oxford, Mississippi. And it's going to be broad. We'll be under the influence of that, so same deal. Rain and a few storms. Wednesday, surface low near the shoals. Model trying to suggest some drying for Mississippi, but not here. Wednesday will stay wet. Thursday, again, some hint of maybe drier air over Tennessee and extreme northwest Alabama, but we'll certainly maintain a good chance of showers and storms here. And the end of the week on Friday, we stay in a very moist air mass. Of course, as the surface low and the upper low weakens, we think the coverage should diminish late this week, so the rain probably won't be as widespread, but the air stays very soupy, and there certainly will be some showers around. Saturday, starting off the weekend, evidence of a trough beginning to form over the nation's midsection, somewhat of a negative tilt down below that. Enough moisture for showers, but you can see that the moisture is certainly not as deep on Saturday, so hopefully rain won't be much of a factor for football, but the chance will be there, at least the chance of a shower. And then Sunday, pretty much the same deal. We do see drier air trying to push into northwest Alabama. And Monday of next week, a week from today, look at the trough beginning to phase up down there across the nation's midsection. And down below that, much colder air tries to nose in here from the north. It's not here yet, but just maybe in 10 days or so, we'll see a nice little change to cooler weather. And at the end of the forecast on the 29th of September, well, the westerlies retreat back up north, and there's no evidence of any cool air out there, if that's right. And by golly, a little tropical low in the southeastern Gulf. It's been a quiet season out there, so you got to figure at some point something will break loose. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, the next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.